Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter. We're going to do half-ass crafts. It's going to be fun, I promise. Well, I don't actually, because maybe you don't find it fun, but then you can just like click away and everything's fine. I'm going to find it fun, I hope, or infuriating. I've been playing around today with some stuff. I was trying to do some distress backgrounds, and these are okay. That's the best one that I've made. They're not turning out how I want them to. I feel like every time Suzanne Rose does a video and I go try to copy it, mine never turns out like hers. And I can't understand how or why mine isn't like hers, because I swear I'm doing the exact same thing she is. So, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But what I want to do is, you may have seen... what's her name? Shannon Green did this whole video on making collage fodder out of magazine pages. And she made these little like floral designs. These are not hers. These are mine. I made these. I watched her video and I was like, oh, that's smart. I could do that. And who doesn't love a good magazine? Because I have plenty. And then Debbie over at My Vagabond Style did it, and I loved hers. And she really, I'm going to link her video. She has a 3-part series. I'm going to link the first one. Hers was so like, I don't know, it was just very accessible. You know, you were like, oh, well, yes, I can in fact totally go and do that. So I haven't really been able to have a ton of time in my art room. I haven't really felt terribly creative. You know, you do have to use your brain when you create. And sometimes if we're using our brains in other areas of our lives, we just don't have the capacity to use our brains to be creative. And so that one got wet. So I need to I'm going to set it off to the side. So I didn't have a whole lot of brain power to do a big project for the past couple of weeks. I've got a little bit of time today, so I'm going to try to do one. Hopefully it works out in some way, shape, or form. I'm not really going to go into too much detail on how to do these. They are very, very simple. I'm going to actually teach you how to do a half-ass craft, but when you finish it, it's going to look like a whole ass craft. But I definitely want to show you how to do this. So I have this catalog here. I'm just going to grab a picture out of this catalog. I'm not even going to worry about much. Ooh, you know what? This is a great page right here. You see that? I want to use that. We're going to use that and the green actually. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make these. And then if you want more instructions, I'm going to ask that you go over to Debbie's channel, My Vagabond Style, and I want you to watch her video because she'll tell you all sorts of things. The advice that I will give you is this. What really ends up being the thing that separates what you first draw with what you end up with is the details. So, all of the white pen really makes all of this pop. So I have 2 Posca markers. You can also use a Sharpie, which I had one over here at some point in my life. There it is. And then a white gel pen. But, you could also, if you want to use a silver gel pen, you can. Let's try a silver gel pen. I haven't tried that yet. So the first thing that I want to do, I'm not kidding when I say this is so easy. The first thing I'm going to do is draw the most rudimentary flower, right? That's it. That's all you have to do. So we're going to just draw a flower. Like you're in 3rd grade and your teacher is like, it's free art time. What do you want to do? And you're like, well, I guess I'll draw some flowers, because that's all that I know how to draw. And then you're going to you're going to let this dry a little bit. Come on. Actually, what I'll do is while that's drying up here, so there's actually a leaf right here, but what I'm going to do is draw another leaf right there. And then I'm going to make this a leaf here. like that. And that can be a leaf. I don't know why that wants to curve, but it does, so whatever. And then you just want to start doing a little bit of detail. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just has to be, you know, some sketchy lines, like whatever. Don't waste a ton of time on the detail part. And then for our leaves, I'm going to go up like that. Like that. I'm not trying to be perfect. Like, I'm purposefully not trying to be perfect. All right, I'm going to flip this over and you're going to see how terrible I am trying to draw the opposite way of what I really want to do, but it's fine. And then that's it. And it's very rudimentary, and that's fine because we're not done. See, this isn't the finished product. I just threw my scissors at myself. It's okay. Nobody got hurt. Scissors are fine. They were all closed up. So all you're going to do is you draw this and then you cut it out. And the thing is, you don't even have to cut on your black line. If you don't cut on your black line, it's actually better. I just cut this on the black line because I didn't mean to. Haha, see? And then you just do that. Bam, a leaf. Done. Done-zo. And then we're going to come in here and take this flower, and I'm going to, I really want to try and save as much of that bikini top as I can because it's really a good print, isn't it? And then, and you can do your details first and then cut it out. I did that with some of mine, and then some of them I just did the black portion, and then I went in and did the white portion. This time I'm going to do a silver on these. But the fun part of our video today is that we are actually going to we're going to use these. We're going to make something with them. So that's why I'm quickly showing you, like, here's how you can do this if you want to. And if you want more, you know, direction, or, you know, if you want more ideas of how you can do this, please go over to Debbie's channel, which I'll link below. And she's got a great tutorial on how to do this. I mean, it really is addictive. I sat up here one night and just did it. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of brain power and I was tired. And I was like, my husband was doing yoga or something. And so I was like, well, I can make these flowers while he's doing yoga. And that's it. That is it. Now I've made a flower. Isn't that cool? Look, and when you put it down, it looks great. Like it looks like you spent a lot of time on it, but you didn't. And here's what I'm learning. All you perfectionists out there, I'm going to tell you, don't be perfect. Purposefully set out to not be perfect. I guarantee you it makes your art much, much better. But you have to say to yourself, self, we're not going to be perfect. This isn't going to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. I'm not even trying for that. I'm just trying to make it. Just make a thing. And if you want, you can doodle on it. Like that. There you go. You can doodle it first. You can doodle it second. Whatever you want to do. the ones over here to my right, I did a little bit of, I finished some and cut them out, and then other ones I cut out and then I finished because I wasn't sure how I wanted to finish them. And then you don't even have to like cut them out. Like you don't want to, they're sketchy, right? So you want them to be rough and ready. You don't want them to be perfect. That's not what we're going for. That's not what this is. This is not fine art Rembrandt's. Isn't it beautiful? This is, I made a thing. And let's use, yeah, I'm going to use, this is my thinner Posca, and I'm going to use that. And I'm going to go blue. And then I want to go out here, and out here, and out here, and out here. And then I want to make a circle. There we go. And then I want to do that. That. And remember, flowers aren't perfect. If you go out and start looking for perfect in a flower, all you're going to see are all of the flaws. Because perfectionism is not wanting things to be perfect. Perfectionism is being able to notice flaws. So think about that for a minute. That's what perfectionism is. It is not about being perfect. It is about noticing flaws. Ooh, that's neat. Let's use that water. And then freaking out about them. See, it doesn't have to be good. And then Debbie, let's see, where's my Sharpie? Debbie did one that I liked where, and I have one over here like that, where she did like little dots at the end. Like so. Ta-da. All right. You know what I'm going to do for this one, which I forgot to do? I like to outline the little circle and then put some little polka dots in it. Ta-da. Look at that. Look how great it looks. I mean, it looks like that I, sat here and messed with it for quite a while, right? But I didn't. All right, now we're going to go to this one. And I'm just going to, I've got my silver pen, and I'm just going to outline what I've already drawn here. And again, we're going for sketchy. So it doesn't have to be perfect because we're not going for perfect. If it helps, think about how what you're drawing on is essentially garbage that you would just throw away anyway. And the beauty of this is if you have something that you're like, oh, that's really pretty, I don't know how I would ever use it. This is a great way to use those things. And I'm just adding little touches, like whatever. Doesn't matter. Here, we're going to add some dots in this one because this one doesn't have any dots. Actually, we can make them bigger. Big ones and small ones. It's like an alien flower. I love that. All right. So now this one's done. Okay. Let's cut this one out. And remember, we're not going to be like precious about, oh, or am I cutting correctly? Is it on the right place? Blah, 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 blah. We're cutting out rough and ready. That's the whole point. And this flower actually has a cut in it, which is fine. It's all okay. It's collage fodder. It might even get covered up by something else in the collage. Who knows? But I am going to make these focal points for what we're going to work on today because it's exciting. We are going to make ATCs, which are artist trading cards. They are 3.5 by 2.5 inches. There is like I guess a rule set for artist trading cards, which is, you know, I don't know. Look, nobody died and made anybody the art police. So if somebody's like, there's rules and you have to follow them, well, that's good for them. That's how they feel about their art. So, and that's fine. They can feel that way. There's nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't mean you have to feel that way too. So, you know, don't worry about it. It's all good. So I'll tell you the rules of artist trading cards, but I never live by those rules. So you can't sell them. Well, I don't sell my artwork anyway. You, if you get one, you're supposed to send one, right? Like it's one of those deals. And, they are, let's see, they're 3.5 by 2.5. You're supposed to sign the backs, which I do sign the backs because I didn't for the longest time though. Look, I'm a rebel and that's how the world works, okay? So if you tell me, Laura, you need to do XYZ, I will purposefully not do XYZ, like out of spite. It's fine. And, you know, whatever. And you can get mad and do whatever you want. It's not going to change my mind. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care about that. Because sometimes I don't care about that. Did we see this? Did I show you this? See, it looks great. It's like wonderful. I should have done more leaves, but I feel like I have plenty of leaves because I had a whole page left over from glue booking of bamboo and I made a bunch of leaves out of that. That's what a lot of these leaves over here on the right are. They're from the Bamboo magazine page. So if you get, and if someone sends you an artist trading card, you're supposed to send one back to them, but it's, you know, kind of like a game of tag or something, but I don't think anybody really does that anymore, maybe. I'm not sure. See? So here's these two little leaves. Blammo. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's totes adorbs. Totes adorbs. All right, so we're going to put all this off to the side. I'm going to put these things away. And what we are going to do is we're going to make some backgrounds for our artist trading cards. I actually already have some backgrounds right here. And then this little piece came off of, well, it came out of my scraps bin. And so I thought, you know what I want to do? I'm going to put scraps on here. So, you know, if you are overwhelmed and you're like, I really want to create, but man, there's just too much going on. Well, you know what? Find something that is maybe a little bit easy. Okay, I was over here, I was looking through this, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Oh, here we go. We need a contrasting color, don't we? Ooh, do I have a red? Hang on, I think I do. I think I saw a red. Oh yeah, this was the red thing I saw. I don't know, maybe this will work. Let's try it. I was trying to decide if I should go to Costco or if I should do this video, and I realized doing this video is way cheaper. So here we are, doing a video. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna use this gel medium from Dina Wakley. I just think that it'll be a little faster. I'm gonna use one of my little silicone brushes here. It's all cruddy, it's covered in gel medium. It's fine. You can just peel it off, which is the beauty of it. So I'm 99% certain that these little cards are covered in distress inks, which means it's gonna pick up, it's gonna activate. So, oh, maybe it isn't. Oh, you know what? I think I may have actually, I think I may, if you believe it, have fixed this with some fixative. It's supposed to be workable fixative. It's not looking like it is. It looks like it's trying to reject what I'm putting on it. So That's not fun, nor at all what I wanted to do. Ah! But this has kind of been my morning so far. Just putting the smallest amount of collage on here because I don't want to overwhelm it, because I'm going to put this fodder on it. I do have this, which is a printable that I then had to soak up some ink with. It was a whole mess this morning. And so maybe I think I'll just put a little bit of that on each one of these. And it's so windy. It's like so loud outside. It's just very loud. And then there's helicopters and all sorts of things flying overhead, which is actually kind of unusual. We don't normally have a whole lot of activity going on. All right, so there's that. So now we have these 4 artist trading cards. They need to dry. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put our little fodder on there. And so some of these are actually cut out of printables. You can use your gel plate prints to do this. So you just take this gel plate print and I can make a flower like so and give it a circle. There it goes. And maybe this one I want to do like dots. There's a very rare flower out here in the desert, and I think it's called a toad lily, spotted toad lily, but it's all spotted. And I saw one time while riding my horse, and I went back on a trail run with my camera and took a picture of it because I was like, this thing is rare. And I don't think they ever come up twice in the same spot. Like, I think they have to be planted basically by the wildlife. So that was really cool. So maybe there's a little spotted toad lily. And I really like the look of this silver pen. Oh, but this one would have looked good in gold. All right, we're gonna have to do another one with this paper in gold. And then I'm just gonna offset a very small dot next to all the black dots. And I'll show you, I'll hold this up close when I get done, show you what I mean by an offset dot. And it really is just to highlight the black that's already there. Okay, well, I stuck my hand in it because you know what? I'm really good at that. So I offset those little, so they look kind of like olives. They look a little bit like olives. Okay. Let's do another one because I want to do it with gold. I'm trying to do these with more, as you can tell, rectangular petals, which I've never actually done before. So y'all are watching me figure stuff out firsthand. And see, it's not very good, but that's all right. It doesn't matter because when you put the details in, that's when it looks good. This is just a gel plate print. And I'm just going to cut this out while that one dries. And then we're going to do that one in gold because I think the gold with the red and pink will look really neat. And the green, because I think this is actually green gold is the name of the paint color that I used. So again, it's all rough and ready. So you're not trying to do anything perfect. And if you're like, oh, mine looks awful. Well, does it look awful? Or does it just look sketchy and loose? Who knows? It's up to you, but you can definitely say that it's awful if that's how you want to frame it, and that's okay. And if you think it's awful, throw it in the garbage. Seriously, I know. It's like crafter blasphemy over here, where I'm like, throw your little scraps away, and if you don't like something, throw it in the garbage. And there's no rules. And if somebody says that there's rules, they're wrong. I mean, I'm just like all over the place, huh? Wild, I say. All right, this is a very fine tipped Posca. And I know that that wasn't in focus, and I'm just trying to make some little lines to give it a little bit of detail. I don't need a lot of detail, I just need a little. See? And I don't even think I'm going to go over those in gold. I think I like the gold how it is. But I did, of course, stick my finger in it because I am really good at putting my hands in wet paint and ink. Like, it's just, you know, it's just a superpower of mine. It's a talent. And it took me years to perfect. And here we are. I'm great at it. So this is definitely a new way of doing a video for me, I feel like, where I'm like, I'm going to show you two things. We're going to do things at the same time. I'm like multitasking in the crafts today. Oh, I love those. I really do love those. I love them a lot. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm definitely using, yeah, I kind of almost want to make more of the gold ones. We're doing it. We're just going to do it. We're going to make some more. That's it. That's what we do. Ta-da! And then I'm going to outline this one in gold as well. I'm waiting on that black to dry. I think it's dry. I think the thing that I really like about making these is that you get to practice doodling, and that's a lot of fun because I want to doodle, but I don't think I'm very good at it. And so I don't do it because I'm like, ugh, I'm just not good at it, so I'm gonna not do it. You know, I kind of have a little temper tantrum in my head. This also happens every time I have to go exercise. I'm always like, this is stupid. Why am I gonna go exercise? That's so dumb. Wasted time. I could be doing other things. That's literally what it sounds like in my head. It's like 5-year-old me having a little temper tantrum. Unfun, in case you were curious. Not exciting in the least. But then I'm like, oh yeah, well, we're going to make you run even more. Or, oh yeah, well, we're going to run a little faster then. And then she quiets down because she's like, I'm so tired. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's the point. And when we get back, you're gonna be so excited that you did all of the running. And so I usually am. By the time I get back, I'm like, oh, that's not so bad. It's fine. I do feel better. I mean, I'm still a little grumpy that I had to go do it, but here we are, whatever. It's also what happens when I'm at the grocery store and I'm like, no, we cannot buy the fun cookies. 5-year-old me is very demanding. So, all right. I know somebody's like, oh my gosh, those scraps would have been great. You could have put them on the, I could have put them on the cards. I could put them on anything. You're right. It would have been great and amazing. So there's a pink one, which I do like, but I really like this red. So I'm going to do, oh, you know what? Okay. So Debbie shows one. Again, you really want to go and do this on her channel. I'm telling you, it's way better than my channel. So she does one like this, right? Yeah, that one's kind of small though, isn't it? Okay, let's make a bigger one. Okay, so we need a big, well, let's just do, I'm going to do it this way. I know. I'm sure Debbie's like, don't do it that way. I already tried it. It really does not turn out correct. I'm sure that that is correct. But here we are. I still don't like, hers look better than mine. All right, well, it's fine. We're gonna keep going. All right, there's a bigger one. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run a line down the center of this petal. Like that. There we go. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And then All right, so now we have these little ones. Like if we wanted, we could even like, we could probably, oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? And then we could draw little stems, or we could cut little stems. Do I have green? I have green. I know I have green. Let's find a green. I know I have a green here somewhere where I can cut stems out of. So that's what we're gonna do. I always have a green. I love green. This has a lot of green. I'm gonna use that. It's kind of our colors. Okay. All right, so these are almost dry now that we have been messing around with other things. So don't use your good scissors to cut glue. Use your glue scissors to cut glue. Wish I could remember that. I think those are the only ones that, well, this one has a little bit to be cut. Okay. So there we go. And what I want to do is I actually want to do that. All right, let's see if this works. So if I did one for that one, and then one for that one, and then one for that one. Oh, it's like a spinner. And I actually feel like for this one, I could put it like that. Yes. All right. So there's one card. We just figured out one card. I'm not going to glue these with you. I know it's terribly sad, but we've been here for a lot. I'm going to have to edit this video a lot. So I'm not sure how long this video will be for you, but for me, it's kind of a lot. This one, I think I can do like this. And I feel like I can actually put it like that. Oh, I need to cut it a little. It's so loud outside. Oh my gosh. The wind is just crazy. I was supposed to go ride a horse, but that got called off pretty quickly. It was, too windy, which is great because I am now a little scared to, oh, that's cute, to go ride horses in the wind. Once I got caught up in a little dust devil cyclone thing. Oh, what about that? Oh, that's cute. I like that. But you know what I think I would like even more? So I do like that. But I think if I had a stem that was more like this, and if I used, oh, let's use one of these blue ones. Yeah. And then I can have, oh yeah, that's cute. All right, we're going with that one. And then this one needs, so for whatever reason, this leaf doesn't have the little veins in it, which is fine. And then we're gonna do a big leaf down there and a smaller leaf up there. Yep. So there's that one. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I am just over the moon about them. I really like this one, but it's just a smidgen too big to go on an ATC. So these are from a printable. Did I tell you that? So you can make these out of anything, which is like, I think the coolest part about it is these can just really be made out of anything. It really does not matter. Ooh, there is that one. What if we did that one with this, maybe? Could that be the leaves for this one? I don't see why not. Or Let's see what else I have. Oh, I do like that. I could do that one with maybe instead of a stem, it could have that leaf. Ooh, and here's a blue leaf. And then maybe like a blue leaf. Oh, that's pretty. And then we could put like a little something there. Okay. Yeah. Do I want another leaf on here? Let's see. Do I have any small? Oh, I have this small one. Do I want 3 or just 2? Let's look at it. 3. Oh, actually, I don't think I like this leaf on it. Weird, but okay. So maybe I want 2, but I want those 2. Yep, that's it. There it is. Ta-da. All right, and then, nah, that's too much. Okay, I'm gonna go glue these. I'll be back, and then we're gonna put the finishing touches on there. We'll put like a little embellishment of some sort and maybe a word. So be right back. Okay. So for those of you who have watched me do this and you're like, okay, that's all great and wonderful, but really I can't draw. I wanna show you what to do. So I have this piece of scrap. It's from Collage Soup, and I'm going to cut this little piece off of it because it makes it very difficult to contend with. And what I want to show you is these have actually all been stamped. This one I stamped and then just simply traced over it with a Posca marker and then my gel pen. These were actually embossed. So they were stamped and then embossed. So you can even use your embossing powder on these. I really think, you know what? Maybe let's try this with some embossing powders. I have these 2 distress ones, and I think if I use this piece up here and maybe this piece here, that's for that and that for that. We're gonna try it. I don't know. We're just gonna try it. So I was going to just stamp it in black, but oh really, where's my embossing pad? It's right next to your embossing powders, lady. Okay. So let's do this one. So if you don't draw, you can always use your Fodder stamps, and that's what these are like. And I'm going to just stamp this here. And then I need a piece of paper, but I don't want to use that piece of paper because that is watercolor paper. So let me get a piece of copy paper. Y'all, it's so chilly here. Like a cold front is coming in. That's why it's so windy that I finally just had to go turn my heat on. So I'm using embossing ink, but as you can see, I also have black archival ink because that's what I used on those. Because you can emboss with regular ink too. Don't let people tell you you can't. All right, I think that took, let's see. I think this will be fun. I'm very excited to see what happens. All right. Oh, cool. I like that. Let me get a little paintbrush here. And I'm just going to sweep off any excess powder, and then we're gonna put it back in here real fast. Art is not quick. A life lesson for everyone. But that's why art is fun, because it makes you slow down and do things. All right. So I did that. And then let's heat set it. BRB. Okay, so there it is. It's embossed. So we will cut this one out. And then I'm going to do this flower. And I'm going to see. Oh, yeah, I can just get it. All right. So that's an emboss. You know what? I think actually with the flower, I'm going to show you what it looks like with black. So I'm just going to do this one in black ink, just like that. So if you can't draw, or you say that you can't draw, or you think that you can't draw, you believe that you can't draw, because sometimes we just believe that we can't do something when in actuality we can. And that's okay, because we're all just humans, y'all. It's all okay. So now I've got this stamp, and again, I'm not cutting it, you know, perfect. That's not what I'm going for. I'm not going for perfect. I'm going for good enough. Good enough, we say. That's what we say. Good enough. Well, that's good enough. Oh well, guess that's good enough. Good enough. All right, and then there we go. Ta-da! And then what you can do with that is, let's take our silver pen here, and all you have to do is just kind of follow some of these lines. They don't have to be perfect, and that's it. And then we will outline this one, a few sketchy lines like that. And that's it. Ta-da! That's all you have to do. And so all I did was I stamped it, and then I took my pen and sketched it, and there it is. And we can do a very similar thing with this one. So with this one, you could actually like just outline it. And it, again, like, you're not even trying to make it look anything like anything. That's it. And then maybe you want to like do 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 do. That's it. I'm just putting lines in here. I'm not even like paying much attention to it. See? And then I can cut it out. And then I cut it out roughly. Ta-da! Cute. There we go. So now you have like a little piece of fodder. See? It's just fodder to go somewhere. It's all good. There we go. All right. Let's look at where we're at and what we have and what we're doing. All right. So here's what we have. We did these four. What I want to do is I want to put little words on them. So let me get my stickers down. I know. You should have been prepared. Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I'm not. So here we are. Okay. Well, I have these. Oh, look. These are the exact same. Well, not the exact same, but okay. Let's see. So we've got this. Oh, I kind of like this one. It says a new beginning. And I kind of want that to go there. So I'm going to use art glitter glue on this because I get the very fine tip of my art glitter glue. And also art glitter glue dries fast and is super sticky. All right, so there we go. And then I wanted one that was gonna go, I think, up here. And I think I'm gonna do this blue one. And it says, collect beautiful moments. And I was thinking about putting it up this way. Yeah, I think I like that. All right. We're gonna take it off. This is not very sticky. So this is the non-committal stickers. I'm gonna actually, I think, put it at somewhat of a little angle. Oh yeah, I like that. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And then for this one, We're gonna do where is it? I just saw it. It said creativity takes courage. Do I have a black one? Hang on. Hold up. I took it off of that one. Okay. How about today's full of possibilities? But I'm going to cut it in half. Today is full. There we go. Today is full of possibilities. And then this one, I think this one I'm going to, oh, here we go. Creativity takes courage, and this is in black. And I'm going to put it down there on the very bottom. This one I feel like does still need a little something on it. I'm not sure what though. So I'm going to put this down here. Like that. Creativity takes courage. Maybe it doesn't need anything. I kind of felt like maybe they all needed a little something, but now I'm thinking with the words, I kind of like them. Oh, these are cool. All right. Well, we did 4 of them. Let me clear things away so that we can see them pretty well. Okay, so as I was cleaning up, I realized I really kind of like this blue piece because it kind of looks like a branch, and like this flower is part of the branch that this tree, or the tree rather, that this branch would be from, you know, like they kind of belong together. So I'm gonna put this on here. Yeah, and then I can cut this part off. Don't forget, use your glue scissors to cut glue. Then you only have 1 sticky pair of scissors instead of multiple sticky pairs of scissors. Ask me how I know this. All right, there they are. Aren't they pretty? All right. If you want one, send me an email. My email address is below. The first 4 people will get one of them. I will send them out. They will go to their new homes. I need to sign them, so I will do my name, the How Fast Crafter 2024. There we go. All right, if you want one, you know what to do. I've even signed them. I've dated them. They're totes adorbs. Should we curve? Should we? Maybe we should. What if we did really small rounded corners? You know, like I like those. I like the super small rounded corners. That's great. Okay. If you want one, email me, let me know. Thank you so much for joining along. Hopefully I gave you some great ideas to make some of this floral fodder. I mean, you can do anything too. You can make hearts and stars and all sorts of stuff. The magic comes in doing the details. So the magic is from the smaller black pen and your gel pen. And this is a Signo, a Uniball Signo. All of my gel pens that I use today are. I do like the jelly rolls, but I just got these and they're really great. So I'll try to remember to leave a link for those below because I got them off of Amazon and it was a very good deal. I got like 9 of them, I think, for like, I don't know. I think they were less, they were $1 each maybe, but it wasn't a whole lot. But anyway, there we go. There they are. If you want one, let me know. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.